Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Tank Davis have a cold face-to-face meeting finally after all the back and forth. What's your thoughts on this? Drop a comment.
Yeah. Was you hurt though? Was you like?
Hell no. I jumped on him. Like you know what I mean? I jumped on him. He was grabbing me from there. We ain't want no smoke from there.
Yeah.
They want to throw you to the wayside.
Yeah. I mean, it just once you get around someone, you be looking up to these people so bad, and like once you get around, they don't be who they say who they portray to be. You be like, damn.
But Floyd's like, no, I'm the best. No, now it's no longer Floyd's time. It's Tank's time now. He's the best. He's done well. He's powerful. He's all this.
In a fiery face-off, Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Tank Davis exchanged intense words, each refusing to back down. Mayweather carried himself with total confidence, brushing off any possibility of losing, while Tank fired right back, insisting his raw power would be the deciding factor. The heated moment quickly grabbed fans' attention, sparking excitement and debate as the tension between the two fighters reached a boiling point.
So, far as my documentary that's coming out, you guys gonna see 26 years of behind the scenes footage that you guys have never seen.
I remember when radio hosts and TV reporters were accusing you of ducking Shane Mosley, Baldomir, Hatton, Canelo, Guerrero, and you fought all of them right up to that. Is that also going to be in your documentary?
Well, I feel like the proof is in the pudding. I don't have to say who I beat. There's been so many great fighters out there, so many good fighters. All the guys that you named are hell of a fighters. Everything is about timing. I wish me and Shane Mosley could have fought when he was undefeated.
A major debate erupted after Boxing Kingdom dropped a tweet claiming Gervonta Tank Davis is now putting his skills up against Floyd Mayweather's, instantly setting social media on fire. Tank didn't hold back either, confidently saying that when he's at his best, his skill set surpasses Floyd's, and that no current fighter on TV is more skilled than him. That bold statement immediately divided fans. After all, Mayweather is widely considered one of the greatest defensive minds boxing has ever seen. On the other hand, Tank has built his reputation as a devastating knockout artist, combining explosive power with sharp precision. Still, many believe matching, let alone surpassing, Floyd's legendary ring IQ and defense is an entirely different level. As the debate intensified, boxing fans began picking sides, questioning whether Tank's confidence is justified or if he's underestimating what made Mayweather nearly untouchable throughout his career. Adding another layer to the story, Shane mostly shared his perspective on the situation, acknowledging the talent on both sides while pointing out the tension between them. He explained that Floyd has always carried a dominant presence, wanting to remain at the top, while Tank is now pushing to claim that same spot for himself. According to Mosley, it creates a natural clash, one fighter trying to rise, while the other still holds the spotlight. He even compared it to his own experience as a father and mentor, saying that sometimes stepping back is necessary to let the next generation truly grow. In his view, a powerful figure like Mayweather can unintentionally cast a shadow so large that it makes it harder for rising stars like Tank to fully step into their own greatness.
Hey, Floyd, I'm happy for Floyd. He's accomplished so much, and he believed in himself to accomplish all these different things, to be great, to dare to be great. You know what I'm saying? So I'm proud of him. I'm proud that the brother, went all the way to the top of the mountain and won. But now, Floyd, it's time for somebody else to win. You won. So it's time for the new generation. They're gonna win. But your era, you won. But now there's another era. So can you make somebody else great like you are, or help them be great like you are? That's the issue, right? And maybe that's what Tank is talking about.
During a recent appearance on the J Hill podcast, Gervonta Tank Davis got candid about the struggles he faced while working under Floyd Mayweather's guidance, describing the experience as a constant no-win situation. That he pointed to a crucial moment leading up to his 2017 IBF Junior lightweight title fight against Jose Pedroza, claiming he felt set up to fail. According to Davis, He had gone 6 months without a fight and was dealing with serious financial pressure, facing eviction and even selling off his jewelry just to get by. That's when things took a turn. Davis said he was given a harsh ultimatum: take the fight with Pedroza or risk being sidelined indefinitely. In his words, there was no real choice. Either step into the ring under those conditions or watch his career stall completely.
What came out still on top?
With Floyd? You said, what was the lose-lose situation? What you mean?
Just a little situation that he put me in to, you know, make me lose. But he thought I was gonna lose. But
You talking about like a boxing match or?
yeah, boxing match.
Ooh, if you don't mind. If you don't want to, it's fine.
Pedraza. Joseph Pedraza, my first world title. I was 16-0. I was 16-0. 16-0. And I was 21 at the time. And I haven't fought in like 7 or 8 months. And around that time, I wasn't making that much money. I probably was making like $10,000 a fight. So 6 months is crazy to not fight, you know. So when they came back and it was like, all right, you gotta fight. He was like, you gotta fight this fighter, which is Joseph Pedraza. If you don't fight him, you're not fighting. You're like sitting on a shelf. So I had to fight him. In the midst of all that happened, I got evicted. I had to sell my jewelry. So now, and remind you, I'm letting them boxers that you talking about, I'm putting them on game.
In a recent interview, Gervonta Tank Davis was asked a hypothetical question. What would happen if he faced Floyd Mayweather Jr. with both fighters in their prime? Tank didn't hesitate to show respect, making it clear he'd rather avoid that matchup altogether. He acknowledged Mayweather's legendary status, recognizing the level of skill and experience that made him one of the greatest to ever step into the ring. At the same time, Tank made it known that he fully believes in his own abilities, stating that his skill set is strong enough to compete with anyone in today's boxing world. Davis has never hidden his admiration for Mayweather, often crediting him as a major influence on his career. From defensive techniques to ring strategy, Tank has drawn inspiration from the very qualities that made Floyd nearly untouchable. That respect plays a big role in why he's hesitant to even entertain the idea of fighting him. Still, confidence isn't something Tank lacks. With an undefeated record and world titles across multiple weight classes, he's proven himself as one of the sport's elite. His combination of power, speed, and ring IQ has made him a serious threat to any opponent. So while he may choose to sidestep a clash with his mentor, there's no doubt he believes he can stand toe-to-toe with the best in the game.
How would you fight Floyd in his prime? Like if you were to fight Floyd in
Don't
his
fight
prime,
him.
if you guys were both in the...
Don't fight him. I wouldn't fight him. I mean, Floyd was good. He was top tier. I mean, me, I feel as though I could compete with any top fighter. I'm not saying me going at Floyd, but I'm saying like I feel as though my skills, and not to take nothing from Floyd, but I feel like my skills can compete with anybody that ever laced up a boxing glove.
You're crazy to watch, bro. Like,
yeah.
You hit like a fucking train.
Floyd Mayweather recently posted a sparring clip from 6 years ago featuring himself and Gervonta Tank Davis, and it didn't take long for fans to start talking. The timing felt random to many, which only fueled speculation about what Mayweather's real intention was, some sort as a reminder of his unmatched dominance, while others interpreted it as a subtle message aimed directly at Tank. In the footage, Mayweather's trademark defense and sharp counterpunching were on full display, while Davis brought his usual intensity, power, and aggression to the session. Given the history and underlying tension between the two, fans are now debating whether the post was a calculated move or simply a nostalgic look back from the undefeated legend.
I'm from Baltimore. He's not from DC. That's what I learned. I thought he was from DC too. DC my second home. I've been coming up here since I was 9 years old, even younger. So I'm not really trying to get in his personal business. Probably just showing him that, you know, I could do anything, especially in your backyard.
You gonna feel all this shit we gotta do. Look, hey Tank, we gonna go 35s for 12.
Many years ago, legendary champion Marvin Hagler remarked that it's hard to get up and do road work at 5 a.m.
And I seen the Lomachenko and Devin Haney for the undisputed title. You know, that was a good fight. I'm very, very glad that Devin Haney was victorious. Me and Devin sat down, you know, for us to come together and make a relationship happen. I don't want to knock championship belts because they are important. I could tell him, you could win 2 world titles, but make $250 million. Or you can win 20 world titles and make $10 million. Then when you look at Ryan and Tank, they made great money. We could have been did this, and that could have been him in the fight with Ryan Garcia.
Gervonta Tank Davis has repeatedly expressed a strong desire to step into the ring with his former mentor, Floyd Mayweather Jr. in interviews. He's made it clear that he views Mayweather as one of the sport's elite and believes a fight between them would be his toughest challenge yet. This ambition highlights Tank's confidence in his own skills and his drive to measure himself against the very best. However, their relationship hasn't been without friction. Analysts and insiders have pointed out that tension arises from Mayweather's difficulty in fully embracing Tank's rapid rise. Known for his fierce competitiveness, Mayweather reportedly struggles with the idea that his protege might one day surpass him, creating a complex and sometimes strained mentor-protege dynamic.
So I don't want Tank to necessarily leave Mayweather. I think he's in this position because of everything that Mayweather and Leonard Ellerbe have done for him. So I do want him to do what he is saying. Take control of your career. Say that you want Shakur and actually fight Shakur. Say that you want Devin and actually fight Devin. You know, fight these guys. Don't keep making new names. Like, you gave Barrios a chance. You gave Isaac a chance. Like, you know, Gamboa, like...
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is widely celebrated for his defensive brilliance, flawless technique, and his perfect 50-0 record. His skill in controlling the pace of a fight and adapting to every opponent has cemented his status as one of boxing's all-time legend. Gervonta Tank Davis, in contrast, is known for his explosive punching power, aggressive style, and current undefeated streak. While Mayweather's approach relies on strategy and defense, Davis thrives on offense and knockout potential. Despite these differences, both fighters share remarkable ring intelligence and adaptability, making them elite in their own right. In terms of accolades, Mayweather's long career, multiple world titles across weight classes, and longevity in the sport set an exceptionally high standard. Davis, still in his prime, has already captured multiple titles and continues to chase challenges that could further elevate his legacy. While surpassing Mayweather's achievements would be a monumental task, Davis's trajectory suggests he could carve out a major place in boxing history on his own terms. Bill Haney, father and trainer of lightweight champion Devin Haney, has weighed in on the relationship between Mayweather and Davis. According to Haney, Mayweather's treatment of Davis has often been questionable. Rather than fully supporting his protege, Mayweather may have attempted to control or limit his progress. Haney suggests that Mayweather's ego and desire to remain the biggest name in boxing have influenced the tension, even going so far as to imply that Mayweather tried to undermine Davis at times, keeping him under his influence rather than helping him fully realize his potential. Many observers note that Mayweather seems uneasy with Davis's rising stardom and growing financial success, particularly as Tank has become one of the sport's highest-paid fighters. This ongoing dynamic has fueled debate. Some see Mayweather as a mentor who helped Davis rise, while others, like Haney, believe he may have also tried to keep him in the shadows. Whether Mayweather ever truly wanted Davis to surpass him remains an open question. A hypothetical fight between Mayweather and Davis would pit skill against raw power. Mayweather's legendary defense, elusive movement, and ring IQ would clash with Davis's explosive knockout ability. Known for counterpunching and controlling the pace, Floyd would likely avoid being cornered, just as he has with every aggressive opponent in his career. His stamina and discipline could allow him to maintain his tactical approach for 12 or even 15 rounds, making it challenging for Davis to execute his offensive game plan. That, on the other hand, Davis has repeatedly demonstrated fight-ending power, even when outboxed. His ability to identify openings, land devastating punches, and finish fights makes him one of the most dangerous forces in boxing today. The potential clash of Mayweather's defensive mastery and Davis's explosive offense would be a captivating battle of strategy versus sheer power.
Do you want your legacy to be? If you care. Because some interviews I see you say like, yeah, I don't care about this, I don't care about that. Where you stand on that?
It's just like, it's so up and down in the sport. When I say up and down in the sport, it's like a lot of people don't know, but it been 3 or 4 people in my weight class that been undisputed type of thing, and they held it for like only a couple months. I beat Ryan beat Devin was undisputed. You get what I'm saying? Like it don't, like it's up and down, because some people will discredit what I've done. Ain't gonna lie, my influence, my everything in the sport, just that alone, even coming from where I come from, is
right.
Like, you feel me? I feel like I'm already up there with whoever, like Floyd Mayweather, Sugar Ray Leonard.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Gervonta Tank Davis showcased two very different yet equally dominant styles in boxing. Mayweather, widely regarded as one of the sport's most technically gifted fighters, built his legacy on near-impenetrable defense, precise counterpunching, and extraordinary ring IQ. His ability to control the pace, avoid damage, and outthink opponents has made him virtually untouchable in the ring. Tank Davis, in contrast, brings a completely different challenge: explosive knockout power and the ability to change the fight with a single punch. The biggest question in a hypothetical matchup between the two would be whether Mayweather's defensive mastery could neutralize Tank's relentless offense, or if Davis could break through and land the fight-ending shot that has floored so many of his opponents. Historically, Mayweather has dismantled power punches with his slick movement, timing, and tactical precision, frustrating even the most aggressive fighters. Yet Davis adds an unpredictable element. He can be outboxed for several rounds and still find a way to land the devastating punch that can instantly turn the tide. This contrast, Mayweather's calculated defense versus Davis's explosive offense, highlights why such a matchup would be a thrilling clash of styles.
An issue between Floyd and Gervonta before Gervonta fought Pedraza. And the issue I heard was that Floyd didn't want Gervonta to stay in Baltimore because he felt there was too many distractions for him in Baltimore, and he wanted to stay in Vegas. And the story I was told at that time was that Floyd gave Gervonta one of his penthouses or one of his apartments in the Palms Hotel, and he said, "This is your apartment. I'll furnish it for you." He got him a Jeep. At the time, Gervonta was not a world champion. He got him like a Jeep, a 4x4. You know, he basically said, "I'll make it comfortable for you. I don't want you to go to Baltimore. I want you to stay here. I don't think Baltimore is the place for you," you know? And what I was told was Gervonta sold all the furniture, sold the Jeep, and went back to Baltimore and bought a Benz. You know, with that's what I was. For real? That's what I was told at the time.
Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s strengths lie in his superior defense, masterful counterpunching, and elite stamina, allowing him to control the pace and tempo of a fight. Tank Davis, on the other hand, brings raw power, relentless offensive pressure, and fight-ending ability, making him a constant threat in any matchup. While Mayweather's experience and tactical approach would likely give him an edge in controlling the fight, Davis's knockout power adds a dangerous, unpredictable factor that could instantly change the outcome. This hypothetical clash represents a classic battle of skill versus power, IQ versus aggression. Mayweather's calculated style could guide him toward victory, but Tank's ability to land a single game-changing punch would keep fans on the edge of their seats, making this a fantasy matchup for the ages. Calvin Ford, Davis's longtime trainer, has consistently emphasized the need to distinguish between the two fighters, often stating, "Floyd is Floyd, Tank is Tank." While Mayweather's legacy is unparalleled, Davis is charting his own path to greatness. Ford also notes that as Davis's success grows, true colors emerge, revealing who is genuinely supportive within the boxing community, including whether Mayweather himself is fully behind his former protege. This perspective highlights that Davis's challenges extend beyond the ring, encompassing both competition and relationships within the sport.
Another thing I want to touch on is the Floyd situation. You know, Floyd is Floyd. That's like I say, Tank is Tank, man. But at the end of the day, you know, the man is chasing greatness. And you should be supporting that. And I always tell you that. You should be supporting that, you know. It's a rocky road that we see what's going on. Just pay attention, man. The story is going to reveal itself, you know. But again, that's how you burn bridges. Somebody said they say the true colors of a person is coming out, man. 'Cause they can't stand it, you know. Calm is I don't like using that word calm, you know, but our Lord knows. He knows. He knows. He knows.
That wraps up today's video. Stay tuned for the next one. And make sure you don't miss the latest updates and insights from the world of boxing. Boxing Glove Sparkles.